Hey guys, what's going on? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here, and just a really short one today. A little bit of a drive-by bolo and a drive-by whoa no. Yeah, we've got a whoa no to add to today's. That's what I'm calling it. But first, I just want to remind you guys that we are coming in live tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. Yakov is going to be here. He just dropped his very first YouTube video. We've been talking to him for a while about getting that done. He finally did it, and it was fantastic, very entertaining, and very honest, and I thought valuable. And if you haven't seen it, you need to. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what else is going on with Yakov and his life, both reselling and just life in general. He's in New York, so everybody knows it's a weird time in New York City right now. So we're going to talk with him about that and whatever else you guys want to talk with him about, because that's how Yakov rolls. Okay, so on to, I guess, first, the BOLO session of today's short. What you want to be looking for. I've sold 2 of these. I picked up 2. I sold 2. I've got 1 more. I have to list it, but it's big, it's bulky, and so I don't particularly like shipping those things. I like stuff that's easy to pack. But there's certainly value in these things, and when there's value, I can't help myself from picking a lot of stuff up. So what we're talking about today is indoor bike trainers. Okay, now these, I just did a quick search just to get some numbers for you. You just type in indoor bike trainer. I didn't filter it by used, by new, anything like that, though many of them are used. 669 were listed. 900 and I think 45 in the last 90 days sold. So that's a fantastic sell-through rate. And there are brands that are going to sell through faster and for really high dollar amounts, honestly. I picked 2 of these up at a garage sale a month ago, maybe not quite a month ago, 3 weeks ago now maybe. One was $5, one was $10. I can't remember which one I listed. It was this guy. It sold. I decided to try an auction and see what would happen, and I got 1 bid, which is fine. I got the price that I was happy with. We sold it for $59.99 plus shipping. That went to California, and so shipping wasn't too bad, but these things are pretty bulky. And so I just picked one up the other day. You guys saw it in my haul video. I picked it up from Aaron's place, paid $10 for it. It was Conquer is the brand. The other one was a Kurt, the red one that I had already sold. This one is Conquer, and the lady, it was new, just no box. The lady had told Aaron that she unpacked it and then never used it, and you could tell the thing was brand new, had never had a bike on it. So I was able to list it new and unused, just no box. It's got a really good sell-through rate. It's a strong brand. It's not a fantastic high-end brand, but it's a higher-end brand. And so I priced it relatively high, and it sold quickly. Now, part of that leads into the whoa no, and we're going to get to that. But regardless, I've listed 2, I've sold 2, and now I have 1 more to list. And so I'll probably do that here in the coming days because I've got these 2 out of the way. I can ship that, and a lot of them actually fit. It's right there behind me. The number 7 box, when you order from the USPS, the large, the 12 by 12 by 8s, they come in that box back there. Now that's resized down just a little bit, but they fit really well in those. So hang on to those boxes that the boxes come in, because they're great for bike trainers. So if you find these things, pick them up. Now, the whoa no part. Now, many of these, like I said, this was new without a box. And many of these, even used, you can get more than $100 for some of these brands, some of these models. The one I had, like I said, not great, but I priced it a little high at $98.97. There it is right there. Thinking that would give me some room to negotiate, right? Because there's only, I think, 1 other in that condition of that brand listed, and it was listed pretty high. So I wanted to give myself wiggle room. I was hoping to get about $70 out of it. That's really what I was hoping. 60 to 70 bucks plus shipping, and I'd be a happy camper. I paid $10 for it. The eBay glitch got me. It's been a while since this cropped up. And for those of you who don't know, that's why I'm putting this out there on this video. If you make your listing on your phone, and I do all of my listing on my phone through the app, it doesn't seem to impact if you do it on the desktop, but on the app, if you make a listing, you go through, and I actually went through and double checked. I weighed the thing, I measured the thing. I wanted to make sure that it was right because it's big. It comes in just under 16 pounds. It was 15 pounds, 15 ounces. So just under 16 pounds, and it's big. The box is 22 inches by 19, I think, and 6.5 across is ultimately what it was once I cut it down. So I wanted to make sure that was right. So I weighed it, I took measurements, I inputted all of that, and I inputted a couple of shipping options, ground or something else. I don't remember what I put in. I put in 2 different options, the cheaper options for them, because it's big, it's bulky, it's heavy, and so it's expensive to ship. And then I hit publish, and then I listed some more stuff. It just moved on. I listed like 8 hats and a couple of other things, and I thought, you know what, hey, I listed a dozen things today. I'm really happy. And then that sale came through. I thought, oh, great, we sold that quick, in a matter of hours. We probably did that because it was free shipping. Now, I didn't put free shipping on the thing, but there is an eBay glitch that when you create the listing on the app, even when you put in all the stuff and you hit publish, for whatever reason, it cycles back to free shipping. It got me. It's got me before a couple of times. It's been quite some time, but it was on like small first class items. It gets you on a hat, you lose $4, right? No big deal. Even something that fits in a padded flat rate, you lose $7.33. Not a huge deal. It's a bummer, but you know, whatever. This one hurt, guys, because not only did this sell free shipping, it sold free shipping to, fill in the blank, where do you think it went? It was not Washington, California, Oregon, Idaho, even somewhere in the Midwest. That'd have been okay. Iowa, any of those, it'd have been fine. It went to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. There's no ground delivery to Puerto Rico, guys. That ended up costing me in shipping $51.45. Yeah. That one hurt, guys. That's I mean, that's an expensive mistake, right? And now, admittedly, part of that's eBay's fault. There's some sort of glitch, and it's been getting more than me. It's got a lot of people. It got Kevin, the Commonwealth Picker, a while back. If things get Kevin, I don't feel quite so bad, though I think got him on a piece of Tupperware. I wouldn't have minded that so bad. 16 pounds to Puerto Rico in an oversized box, $51.45 later. It hurts. So yeah, it's eBay's fault a little bit, but you know what? Ultimately, it comes down to me. Now, I could have gone in and canceled the order. I could have contacted the buyer and say, you know what? This shouldn't have been free shipping. It was a mistake. Obviously, you can see something this big and heavy. I probably wouldn't do free shipping. Can we please cancel the order? Or I could just straight up cancel the order, right? I'm not going to do either one of those things. That's not fair to the buyer. I mean, the buyer thought they found a smoking deal, and they took advantage of it. And good for them. I mean, good on you, man. That's what you're supposed to do on eBay. So I'm not going to do that. That's just not how I do business. It was ultimately my mistake, and so I pay for it, and I take care of the customer. How do you fix that, though, you say? Well, eBay's got the glitch. It's eBay's fault. Yeah, but you can go back in and view your listing. After you make stuff, go back through and just skim through your listings. Make sure that they're right. You also catch maybe an incorrect starting price. I've caught before that I accidentally put it at auction instead of a buy it now. I didn't want that, so I ended that listing, made it right. You might have a typo in your title. You can fix that. So there are things that you can find. There are things that you can fix. This I certainly would have seen. It said fast and free. It's not what we wanted. I could have caught this. I just got in a hurry, and I didn't. So one half of this is a BOLO. These things sell really, really well if you can find them. And there's almost no season for them. I bet they probably pick up in the winter when people have to be in, but they're selling right now in the summer. There is a little bit of the pandemic shutdown too, so people can still exercise while they're indoors on their bikes. So these do sell really, really well. You can anticipate getting between about 60 and 80 bucks for a lot of them if you can get them in good shape. And these are typically in good shape because there's not a whole lot to them. There's not a lot mechanically that can go wrong with these things. But the other half of this is the Wono. Make sure when you make listings, particularly the big bulky things, that you didn't get bit by the eBay glitch, guys. It cost me 50 bucks. Now, I still made money on this after fees, after me paying the shipping, and after my initial buy cost because I got such a good deal on it. We still made net profit right about 25 bucks. So we still made money, but I should have made more than that. This one cost me a little bit. So it's not as bad as it could have been because I did make money, but I also lost some potential profits there. So just wanted to make you guys aware of that is still going on with eBay. The glitch is still alive and well. And if you fall asleep, if you start not thinking about double checking your work, that's when it bites up and crops up with a buyer in Puerto Rico. What are you going to do? Thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it. I know I went on a little bit of a wild ride there, but I appreciate you sticking with me. Stop by tonight. Yakov is going to be a fantastic show, and we're going to make a little bit of a teaser announcement tonight. There's some merch coming. It's going to be cool. It's not here yet, but I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint. So come back tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. Thanks, guys. We'll see you.